Okay, so I need to be faster because if not, time is not enough for me. So this is for the second partial that is in the main branch that's from the second partial. What is on the other branch that is called advanced pipeline is what you will find in my final work, my final exam. So I will try to explain the hook skills, um, hook skills. So I will explain the hooks, the skill, the Notion findings really quick. You can see findings tracker, counter profiles, and informe ejecutivo. But yeah, that's not what we're going to look right now. And I will also show you how everything gets updated in the GitHub. So yeah, session log. A session log basically what it does is it is like a sort of security camera, sort of like a your Google search history, but instead of being of Google search history is like the project history. Even though GitHub has like its own history and you can see changes and stuff, this one is important to have it because you can see in the real time when did this issue happened, because you will see it like in here, this format. This is a format that is following. It will get updated depending of the day and the time. Exit 0 is basically that there was no mistake, but if it says exit 1, exit 2, it means that there were many mistakes. It will tell you these mistakes, and it will also take you in which file is working, so you can identify the problem real quick and solve it with the suggestions that it will tell you. And yeah, so in Cloud we also have agents, hooks, skills, and hooks. In hooks we have the script logger. Script logger, it basically writes in session log. The shard counter, basically what it does is it tells you which shard is being generated at the moment. It tells you the number of the shard, and out of the total how many shards are left for finishing this task. And the validate phases, it just tells you like, okay, we're working in phase 2. If it was successful, it will tell you like, okay, phase 2 is done. I will show it to you. Phase 2, check, dataset clean. Or phase 2, Latam Finanzas clean, point CSV, it is missing. So yeah, validate phases, it's basically, it will tell you what's going on with the phases, if they were successful or not. And the session log, it will tell you when this happened, it will tell you in which file, and yeah, it will give you a little bit more detail, the session log. The skills. So in skills, we have published findings, which is related with Notion IDs. Notion IDs, they exist because I had an issue in findings tracker that every time I was trying to update all this, it was just making duplicates of what already existed. So for example, right now I have 19 findings. If in the future I have 26 findings, it will duplicate these 19 that I already have. So we'll have 38 plus, if we have 26, I believe I said. If we have 26, then it will create, like from this 38 that we already have, because it duplicated the 19, we will have other 7, so we will have 45 in the end, and we don't want that. So I assigned each finding an ID in here, so that every time that there is a new finding, even if Aya for some reason decided to change the name a little bit, what we will do in here in publish finding is, okay, finding 1. Did we already have a finding 1? Yes, we did. It is diferencias de ingresos por país, and this is the ID. So it will not do anything to it unless it needs to be updated. but it will remain the same. Like the name, it won't get duplicated, it will just get updated, and that's it. And in case there is a new finding and there is no ID matching, then he will create a new page, it will create a new ID, and everything are like if it has like a title, it will add the title, the reach, the key statistic, the priority, the published status, and blah blah. And it will post it in here. It will assign the ID, and yes, that's for publish finding. For interpret, I use many things for the interpretation part. For example, 03 analyze, 06 correlations, 07 advance. Uh, we have well, it is described lower, but I have different ways to make analysis. So what this skill is doing is basically telling to all these scripts that are in charge of the analysis. This skill is telling, okay, I want your analysis to be structured in this way. Uh, this is the information that is going to be presented first. These are going to be the headers, like the titles. You're going to have like a section about this, and this. Uh, you will refer to the charts that we made and blah blah. So this skill tells all these analyses that we did in the 03 analysis, 06 relation, 07 advance. It will give the format to everything and how it should be presented. So instead of you asking directly like, hey, analyze, tell me what you got. No, this skill will already do that for you, and it will present you everything in a format that we already established. So yeah, the demonstration alive. I want to sneeze. So yeah, I will put the pause. So yeah, in here, this is because I'm using not the desk, not the how do you call it? I'm not using the terminal, so that's why it's asking me constantly if I allowed some changes. But in because I only allowed Cloud, like I told Cloud to ask me every time. But this is on something only that it will happen in my computer. In your computer, it will work automatically because this is something that I like every time you use Cloud Code in the desktop application. It asks you, hey, can I do this change every time or can I only do it once? And I always press the do it once button to have more control. So that's why this is not running automatically in my computer. Because in your computer, since you don't have that part, it will run like need you without needing you without uh, without the fact that you have to click to authorize stuff. So as you can see, there is the everything is working perfectly. It says yes, I made a reset thing so that every time that you want to run everything from zero, it will reset everything, even the counters. Because I did a script that basically, based on the last chart that was created, he should name, like for example, if the last chart that was created was 04 whatever, the next chart will be 05 and the comparison that it's been made. So that's why that reset exists. And also to eliminate well, the files because we don't need the charts and we don't need everything that was made before. So yeah, we can see that everything is working perfectly. it tells us that the phase 0 was completed, reset pi was as a success. We can see the different phrases. We can see that which scripts are working right now, just as we saw in the just as I explained before. The exit stuff, it will only show up if we make a mistake. If not, it will be stored like as in internal data. So yeah, yeah, I will show you the findings in here. Yeah, nothing here. Well, finding tracker, yeah, sure. What it's doing now? It's still making the shorts. Okay. Yeah, it's still making the shorts. We can see here that the short 13 and 14 are being generated. The short 15, 19 are being generated. Um, Synchronous short index of the references. Sure. And right now he's going to upload everything to Git. I believe he uploaded this really fast then. Because we didn't have a chance to see it working, but I will just... Yeah, that's the problem with this, it happens really fast. So yes, he will just upload everything to GitHub now. We can see it like now. I will upload everything to GitHub, and it says commit realized 32.1cc1c. It says that the pipeline was complete, 38 charts were generated, all the documents were synchronized, everything is uploaded to Advanced Pipeline, which is our branch. What's telling us here? Ah, yes. It tells us that the shards were like, uh, that there are some shards that may have changed the how they're being named, but that's normal because that's what we do in Finalized Pi, which I will not explain it right now since I already have 12 minutes. And yes, I forgot about this. I asked in my scripts, I didn't let Notion to be updated automatically, because imagine that you want to you're working with something and it is still not the final version. So what you want to do, well, at least what I want to do in the Notion part, is that only the final results are going to be uploaded there. So that's why it's asking me if it can proceed with publish findings, which is part of our skill. Like this script that is part of our skill. So I will tell this yes, sí, actualiza, update, actualiza los hallazgos en el Notion. Yes, update the findings in Notion. We will see if we can see everything, how it's happening. Ah, not yet, we have to allow it, but we will see if it let us see anything at all. I'm not sure if it changed actually. I think, no, it haven't changed. Yeah, haven't changed. Cloud is still working. We will see what will happen. I mean, it shouldn't change much because, well, although maybe what I can do is like maybe I can just create a finding that won't be included in the GitHub, only for the sake of seeing how this works. Okay, it's taking a little bit longer than expected. In here, well, I think you didn't see the notification, but we received the notification from Cloud that the work is done. Everything was updated. There are no duplicates, as you can see, and that Notion is well, it's on track. It's doing what it should. I will just ask Claude to create a new finding, uh, like for a demonstration that this ID is working and that and that Notion does works. We're going to create. So yeah, I'm telling Claude, we're going to create a like a imaginary finding, just like as a way to like for the video, only so we can see how this new finding appears in Notion. So it tells us that okay, I'm going to add F20, like fake one to the script, and he will run it, so it will appear in Notion, and that I can just film it right now. Right now it's not telling me anything because, well, it's working with the Notion, so it's basically just uploading stuff, and this is not part of the original pipeline. So that's why it's also not showing me what it's doing exactly. So we will just wait because this takes a little bit to happen. So yeah, Claude just gave us the notification that everything is ready. This imaginary finding, it's already uploaded in Notion, or at least that's what this is telling us. We will now check if this is true. So we're going to the findings, and yes, we do have a F20 finding now. So everything works properly. I believe there was a change in these guys. It was just maybe because the AI finding something, or but yeah. But yeah, we have F20 here, so this works perfectly. What else? What does this says? Oh, I see. No, no, yeah. So yeah, we can see that Claude works. No, Claude, no. Notion works perfectly. I will now see if. Well, actually, I will ask him. Well, yeah, we will ask him to eliminate this finding. Um, like, of course, we will have to do this manually because it's not. Well, it's not integrated as such. But like, if we want to add new findings, it is automatized. But if we want to delete a finding, we will have to specify which one. And we can actually see that how it gets updated with this, with us deleting this. I just do wonder if it will take like 3 minutes, how it does with uploading something, or if it would take less since it's just deleting something. So for now that it's been already, well, yeah, for now that it's been already 1 minute, I will just pause the video again, and I will come back when it's ready. So yeah, now it's ready. Basically what it did was that, okay, now I will it will archivate this F20 finding in Notion. It is already deleted from our files and from the Git. that this is what we did in here. We eliminated the changes that we did in the Git because, as you saw, the Git upload does happen automatically. So it removed that file from there. So yeah, we will see if it actually got updated. And yes, it did. Yes, it did. We now don't have F20, and everything seems to be the same. I will just show you this because, well, why not? Then we have the countries, notes data. Oh yeah, in this, it is more like a summary, and there is actually in here that it tells you that this is a more like a summary. But if you want to see the full stuff, you'll have to go to the folder, to the main folder, and go to analysis report, and you will see a huge report that, well, it's pretty long. So I hope you like to read. But yeah, everything is in more detail in this, well, in the analysis report, basically. So yeah, that's it. Oh well, I will ask one last thing to Claude. I will ask him that if he can tell me the time that we did the last push, excluding this last one that we did to eliminate our fake finding. So he's telling me like the last push that was relevant, it was about the full pipeline. It is then, and this is like from today, well, from the 4th of July, 9:45 p.m. So right now, well, we won't see that the last change was made 15 minutes ago because of this change that we just did now by deleting this new finding. But if we go to here and we go here, oh well, we'll actually see some stuff that was not changed 17 minutes ago. We did those changes in the shards because we clean the document, like we clean. Oh no, sorry, the shards are the the visual stuff. I confused it with data. Um, but yeah, everything got updated. Uh, data, he didn't like it doesn't appear that he did something new because since it's the same information, since it's the same everything, uh, it just decided not to do it like that because I decided not to do it like that because it doesn't make sense that if there is the same data and the same everything, there is no point in you changing it. What it can change are the shards, are the well, the data can change too, but for that you will just upload a new file and that's it. The scripts can change too, the analysis can change too, so that's why we can see uh, only these three, well, in this case, this and these folders changes, that we can only see that these two folders change and that the analysis report change. It is because that they tend to change the whole time. So that's why you can see that the changes were made 18 minutes ago and not like in data that it was 3 hours ago, because the data won't change unless you upload like a new document. So for me, that's everything. I am so sorry for taking so long. I try to be really fast, I promise. And I hope you won't. Well, you asked for 8, I gave you 24, so I hope there won't be a penalization on this. But yeah, have a great day, teacher, There is a lot of things that I didn't explain, and I will invite you to check all these because, well, I did many things. I just don't want to get any longer in here. So yeah, bye bye.